Today, I just needed a break from my planned lunch, so I had this beast of a burrito from this Mexican restaurant in Santa Clarita called La Chorita. It's a burrito vegano with soy adobada marinated in red adobo sauce. So good. I checked my weight. Not quite a pound increase since last week, as intended, but it's rising. I usually hate this part of the month, reviewing my muscle gains in the mirror, but with all the progress I've made, I find that every day I become more comfortable with myself. Even whenever I have no idea how to flex in the mirror.
We just got off the treadmills, and I'm drenched.
Yeah. Man, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Slow interval cardio right there.
Yeah, so you're in your cutting phase right now.
Deep in my cutting phase right now, trying to get all the water out, all the glycogen out of the muscle to show more, shreddedness, ripness by the Olympia weekend. So it's taxing.
Mr. Olympia. Guys, this expo is coming up at the beginning of next month in Las Vegas, and each year, Nino attends. His cutting phase, the hardcore workouts he's doing now, ends once he enters Nevada, and this year, I'm going along. I never thought I'd be into muscle teas and protein shakes, but when in Rome. So, to get my affairs in order, my plan is to reach my goal weight of 175 pounds by early September, so I too can end my bulking phase come Mr. Olympia 2018. Now that Nino is in his cutting phase, his workouts are explosive. And now when I get a gym session in with him, I can regret it.
Alright guys, so we're here at the gym again on Saturday. Nino wasn't even supposed to come in today, but now we're doing supersets. He says he wants to burn out my shoulders. I need those today.
Oh, and guess what else I did this week? After finding different styles and sizes, I finally found the right ones. I'm donating my pants today. In my head, I think, well, what if I need those pants just in case I go back to my old weight? I don't know about that. To be honest, these pants started feeling uncomfortable months ago. It's time to give them up. But to be honest, now that I have new pants, I think I'll also need a new belt to keep them up.
And to be really, really honest, I don't know if I want to go back to 142 pounds, or 150, or 160. I mean, that's a big reason why I decided to keep gaining weight. I feel good. Ready, Papa?
You know you're supposed to hand the clothes off to those guys, right?
Ready, Papa?
No.
Oh, hey guys. So I'm about to go out and talk to some vegans about something very interesting. But just give me 1 second. I'm gonna get something and then I'll let you know what that is.
have an old leather belt, and you know, I'm vegan, so one of the things that most people do as vegans is they give up leather products, animal products. That goes without saying, your leather goods, right? But, you know, I think for me, it suits me to kind of think logically about it, and I think that no one wants the belt. I mean, if I was to throw it away, that would just be a waste of a belt. If I was to donate it, that would be a waste of a donation because I don't think anyone's going to use it. So I'd rather use it. I'd rather get the use out of it. But I'm not the only person who has an opinion about this. There are other people who are also vegan who have a different outlook on it. And I want to know where they're coming from when it comes to this subject. So let's go find out what they think. Nino, I gotta ask you.
Okay.
With used leathers, all right? Used leathers, do you keep them or do you throw them away, donate them once you become vegan? What's your stance? Where do you stand?
Man, that's a tough question, man.
Okay.
Like my belts, I still have regular leather belts and shoes that have leather and leather jackets. I try not to get, leather
Right.
or anything with animal now. I am wearing a leather belt, and I'm supposed to be vegan, right?
Right, yeah, I know. There are some rules, though.
Ooh,
There are some rules, though, that I think, like, it comes down to why you became vegan in the first place, I think.
Hey, I'm going vegan for health reasons, for bodybuilding and so forth. And then all the other stuff kind of just came along, again, by learning and
Right.
researching and...
You're finding the parts that fit you as a vegan.
True. It makes it harder for other people trying or wanting to do this lifestyle, is the fear of, oh, what if, I can only, do, vegan eating for 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to eat some fish or chicken or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah, it's like, it's almost like, oh, and for some people that's unattainable.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're starting out. Imagine you're gonna turn around or turn over your whole lifestyle, and if you mess up, you're out.
Right. Yeah. That's why. That's why.
It's like, wow.
That's
really.
That's why I have to ask this question, because it's hard to just like gravitate towards all of these rules that are on the table that I feel like you have to follow, without questioning them a little bit and then kind of giving my own spin to it. If I feel like that's really what suits me best, that gives me a great perspective, and I feel more confident about my own decision. I'm wearing a leather belt right now, and yeah, so...
But that's something you've had.
Yeah, right. So, I
before you were even vegan.
Right, I have to ask the question.
You're right. No, this is a good topic, man. Really
All right,
good.
thank you for giving me a good start.
All right, Aaron.
All right, wish me luck.
Have a good day, man.
Thank you.
All right.
So we are right in front of Yoga Ert here in Glendale, where I just met Astrid and Tommy, and they are both vegans, right? Okay, and they are going to give me their perspective on whether or not they got rid of their leathers after they became vegan, because I don't know if I let you guys know, but I just got new pants, so I had to start using a belt. But that makes me question whether or not I get to use the leathers I have. So could you guys give me your perspective on what you guys did at that transitioning point for you when you became vegan?
Yeah, so when I went vegan, I was with him, and I was gonna get rid of all my leather because I was like, oh, I can't have any leather, that's bad, He told me his experience, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep my leather. Buying like pleather or like any type of fake material is usually not as durable, and the reality is like I already owned it, so like that had already happened. It wasn't like me keeping it was continuously like supporting the industry. I've always worn like used leather from like thrift stores or whatever while I've been vegan. I don't have an issue with it, so, but I wouldn't buy new leather.
Right, I understand that. Okay, cool, thank you. And then Tommy?
Yeah, so I went vegan when I was pretty young, actually, and a lot of my friends and I, we were kind of like hardcore about it, so we all like got rid of all of our animal products. And then I thought to myself, wow, I really like those shoes. I wish I didn't get rid of them. I'll never be able to get those shoes again.
Right.
And so like I told her, I was like, I just wish I didn't get rid of all my stuff right away. because it's already bought, you know. I don't know. I've been vegan a little over 20 years, and and I think that a lot of like my friends and myself, like as we grew up, we hung out with like kind of a lot of like hardcore animal rights activists. And as time went on, I just became like kind of jaded, and I remained vegan, but I didn't want to be like subscribed to the culture that I was around. I had a lot of problems with some of the things that people were doing. So I think it depends on whether why you go vegan in the first place. You know, some people do it for health reasons or for environmental reasons or personal reasons. Or I think you know, I mean, depending on why you went vegan, you know, would change maybe how you feel about things.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tommy, thank you. Astrid, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
And this next person, a vegan and the cashier at Yoga Earth, who didn't want a video response, told me what her thoughts were about old leathers and if she got rid of hers.
So at first I thought I should, because I thought wearing leather would be kind of like advertising it, and other people would see it and they'll be like, oh, it's fine, everyone wears it. But then I started to get more practical, because I've been vegan for like 3 years now. So I started to look at it more practically. I watched some videos and like heard other people's opinions, and it's kind of like, if you already have it, if you already like, cows already killed, you already like have the leather.
You already had it.
Yeah, then it's really wasteful to throw it away or not wear it and buy new things, which creates more waste concerning like environmental factors too.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I like that perspective. Awesome. So we're here at Vinloy right now, and Kevin is actually the owner, but we love this place. My family loves this place. We come here all the time. The food is incredible. I wanted to ask you about your transition from not being vegan to being vegan, if you had gotten rid of your leathers.
To me, is when I turn to vegan, it's not about animal right or love animal or whatever. I don't know anything about it 16 years ago. I turned vegan just for fun. No reason, or my religion, or because I love animal in general. I don't have that reason. I just turned to vegan. Just feel it. People said vegan very healthy. But to me, I said, oh, really? I'm Asian. I need meat to be strong. You know, and then I just try it. You know, I said, okay, whatever you say, I don't believe it until I apply it to my body. And then 16 years after that, now I'm a triathlete Ironman. I'm a 100-mile runner, and then I feel better. That's why it's faster for me to recover every long distance. And then I'm happy what I have right now. I'm almost 51 years old.
So, in your eyes, I mean, are you considered vegan?
I'm strictly vegan for 16 years.
Okay, so there you go. But so it sounds like to me there are different interpretations of vegan, and so everyone has like a different interpretation. Of
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's basically how they feel comfortable fitting into
The lifestyle.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
me. You know. Whatever makes you happy, do it. You know. That's period.
If it makes you feel uncomfortable, then don't do that.
Yeah, and don't do it. Yeah. You know. I feel very happy.
Because I think it's just an interpretation.
Yeah, exactly. Just depend on right here, not about what people say.
Right.
That's your choice.
Right.
You know.
Kevin.
If you think it's good, do it. If you think it's bad, it's bad.
Right.
All right.
Kevin, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, bro.
Your food is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was great, but the conversation is never over. Make sure to comment below so we can hear from you. For the MyVLNF 365 series, I'm Aaron Lanuza.